Hello, everyone, and welcome to Talk About It, the video program that brings you information to help you live your best life. I'm your host, Stephanie Powell, and today I am thrilled to be back with yoga instructor and certified nutritional health coach, Monife Marshall, who's here for episode 3 of our 4-episode wellness series with Monife. In episode 1, we discussed meditation for improved health and well-being. And in episode 2, the journey from grief to peace, we focus in on a very special aspect of meditation, specifically how it can be an effective tool for helping us overcome grief. And if you haven't checked out those first 2 episodes, I highly recommend that you do so. In this 3rd episode, though, Chair Yoga for Your Health, Monife will explain and then actually walk us through this modified version of yoga that improves overall well-being. Monife, welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I must say, Monife, you have one of the best jobs out there. As a yoga instructor, you stay fit while training others to get and stay fit. And, I was reading in the news just some recent stats. And according to latest data from the Centers for Disease Control, only 23% of American adults, I should say, meet general physical activity guidelines. So I would imagine if more people did chair yoga, those statistics would dramatically improve.
I would say so, absolutely.
So I'm so looking forward to your sharing information and actually walking us through how to do that. But before we talk about chair yoga, Monife, tell us what yoga is. Describe that and then tell us the difference between general yoga and chair yoga.
Yoga actually translates into union. And what yoga means is union of the mind and the body. So I tell people all the time, it's not the poses, it's not a mat or an instructor. It's basically taking time to connect your mind with your body and then doing specific movements that help to relax your body, which then relaxes your mind. So, the same movements that we do on a mat or on the floor, most of them can be duplicated in a chair. So you don't need necessarily an instructor and a mat and a class. Yoga is a mindset, it's a lifestyle of staying present. So when your mind is connected with your body, you're practicing yoga. And you can do that throughout the day. You can designate some time in the morning, afternoon, or evening where you do that very deliberately and very intentionally. But yoga means union of mind and body. And I tell people all the time, if you take my class, my regular yoga class, and your mind is all over the place, don't go telling your friends and family you took yoga that day, because that's not true. You're only doing yoga when your mind is connected with your body.
Okay, you have to have that union take place, really connection of mind and body. And we're so distracted these days. So what are people doing if they are distracted and they are taking your class and they're going through the movements? What do you call that?
I call it a nice stretch. You might get a good stretch, but mentally you're not going to be
Right.
there, and physically you're not maximizing the benefits of yoga. The mind is a really powerful, it's our strongest organ in our body, most powerful organ in our body. And when you don't use your brain with yoga, it's not the same benefits at all.
So many people are now, we're looking at workplaces really changing. There was a time where most people were sitting in an office, they were sedentary. Now we're looking at more hybrid work environments since the pandemic. Still people sitting a lot, I would imagine. They're just sitting at home at a computer. Could you talk about some of the benefits of chair yoga for those of us, and myself included, working from home, sitting at a computer most of the day? What are some of the benefits?
So I would start by saying people that have desk jobs and are spending
Mhm.
a lot of time at their computer should make sure you get up at least every hour. If it's
Okay.
5 minutes or 10 minutes before each hour, just get out of your chair, walk around, do a little bit of stretching, rotating your shoulders and your neck. We'll do some examples of that later. But if you're sitting constantly all day, your body is getting so tense and tight that's
Mhm.
impacting your stress levels, your cortisol. It's just impacting your body. So I would first start by saying, get up at least every hour. If you can get up
Okay.
every half an hour, that's even better. But don't stay at your computer for hours upon hours without getting up. Just
Mhm.
take some time to say what in your body is feeling tight. So,
Mhm.
95% of our stress is in our neck, it's in our
Yes.
shoulders, and it's in our
Mhm.
hips. So, when
Mhm.
we do our demonstration, and when you get up from your work, from your desk, I would say focus on those three areas: your neck, your
Mhm.
shoulders, and your hips. And every hour, every half an hour, just do some stretches to release the tightness in those three areas. And you'll definitely feel some benefits from that.
You're so right. Whenever I go to get a massage, the masseuse is like, "Oh, Stephanie, right here." This is where I tend to hold the tension. So it's interesting that you mentioned those three areas because that's where I tend to carry mine, and I'm sure that's the same for, like you said, most people. So
Most
yeah,
people. And
and
it's
just kind of do
slow,
some
it's breath.
stretches. Mhm,
Inhaling up, exhaling
mhm,
back. You can
mhm,
do three of them and you already feel the difference. Inhaling up, exhaling back. You can feel your shoulder
mhm,
blades engage. And then your mind is focused on your body. So you're feeling the tightness literally. Inhale up, exhale back. You feel the tightness leave your body. So
mhm. You
you
do.
know, it could be 30 seconds if that's all you have, but be conscious and cognizant of those three areas. And it'll really help you be more productive and less stressed.
Wonderful. So you were talking about talking to those of us with desk jobs. And before we were getting into the benefits of chair yoga, talk a little bit about that.
So the benefits of chair yoga are very similar to that of mat yoga,
Okay.
where you're relaxing tightness out of your body. Your strength after your muscles are relaxed, then you're strengthening them slowly. Um, you're being very conscious of what where your body feels tight so that you're connecting your mind with your body. So even if it's just padding, like if you're not rolling, it's padding. It's just giving a little attention and love to parts of your body that are tight or tense from computering, from
Mhm,
sleeping, from eating, right? If we're always hunched over, our
mhm,
spine is used to this. So we want to we want to stretch it out and just spending a few minutes in a chair giving your body what it needs is going to help relieve stress, relax your body, relax your mind, lower your blood pressure, increase your digestion, help you sleep better, help your moods be more positive, help you
mhm,
stay focused. The benefits are numerous. So, taking just a few minutes out of your work day or out of your work hour to let
mhm.
go of some of that tension and stress is really going to have numerous impacts.
Does chair yoga also help with carpal tunnel syndrome? So is there something for that, just kind of
Absolutely.
stretching that
Yep. And when
area?
we do our demonstration, I have a little series for to prevent carpal tunnel. And
Mhm,
it's just like you said, it starts with some slight movements, then it's some breaths, and then it's some
mhm.
chopping with the fingers. But
Okay.
it's maybe a 2 minute sequence to prevent
Mhm,
and get rid of carpal tunnel. So, same thing
mhm.
with our feet. People, if your feet fall asleep, there's an exercise we do with our feet that really stimulates the muscles, but also opens the chakras. So the
Oh,
chakras, and I'll explain that quickly,
yeah, tell us.
because they're in our spine, and there's seven of them, but they're in our
Mhm,
hands and they're in our feet. So the
mhm.
little massages that you do with your hands opens your chakras. The foot
Hmm.
massages opens your chakras. And the way I describe chakras is like an energy force. If you imagine a hollow pole coming through
Mhm.
the crown of your head to your groin, and it's
Mhm.
energy. And when you're
Mm.
healthy and you're not stressed and you're eating right and you're exercising, that energy force is spiraling. And what
Okay.
that does is it helps your organs to function more optimally and not have to work so hard. So your seventh
Mhm.
chakra is on the crown of your head, your
Mhm.
sixth in the center of your body. Your sixth chakra is between your eyebrows. People also call this your third eye. You've heard it
Mhm.
referred to as your third eye.
Mhm.
That's the energy in the middle of your skull right there. When it's healthy, you're able to be more intuitive. You're able to see things more clearly. So it's 7, 6. Your throat chakra is here that helps you to speak clearly in a way that people can receive what you're saying. The most important, well, they're all important, but the heart chakra is where we started as a heartbeat, and that's
Mhm.
your fourth chakra. And there's actually hand mudras we can do to stimulate energy around your heart chakra to
Mhm.
prevent heart attacks and strokes. So a lot of
Wow.
people these days, right, are getting strokes younger, heart attacks younger, and I would
Mhm.
attribute most of that to stress. Because even
Yeah.
people, I've had at least 2 or 3 friends pass away, drop dead in the
Oh
gym,
no.
working out. And it's
Really?
stress. Your
Yeah.
body might be strong and fit, but if you're mentally stressed, you're
Mhm.
not preventing diseases like that. So
Yes.
um, the fourth chakra, the third chakra is a few inches above your belly button. Your second
Mhm.
chakra is a few inches underneath it. And then your groin is like the first chakra. So all of those energy forces, when they're functioning optimally, are spinning. Now you get
Mhm.
blocked closed chakras when you're stressed out, when you're eating processed, fried, unhealthy foods on a regular basis. So the goal of yoga is to open the chakras. And whether you do
Mm.
it in a chair or on the mat or in your car while you're driving or through a hand mudra or through meditation, you're going
Mhm.
to open those chakras and heal your body.
Interesting. And you can probably feel physically when your chakras are blocked or not moving optimally, where the energy is just not flowing.
Yes.
So, are there any benefits though of chair yoga over regular yoga on the mat?
The chair is for people that are not comfortable getting on the floor.
Mhm.
People may be wheelchair bound and unable to get on the floor.
Mhm.
Or you just may not have time for space for a full yoga mat practice. So a chair practice is good for senior citizens that just feel more comfortable until, although my chair yoga class is now on the mat, because yoga is
Mm.
also a journey, right? It's the union of your mind and your body, but it's
Mhm.
also about growing and changing. And once you're comfortable doing everything on the chair and your muscles are strong and your confidence is built, then I show folks how to safely get onto the mat, onto the floor. And then you're growing your journey, you're growing your practice, and you're feeling the different benefits of being in a chair versus on the mat or on the floor.
Interesting. So, we are going to actually, you're going to take us through a demonstration of chair yoga. And so, tell us what we're about to see. Is it just a series of poses and stretches? Tell us what we're about to see.
Okay, so when we do our demonstration, I'll first start with the breathing because that's key, right? Is
Mhm.
getting your breath flowing and being conscious of your breath and your flow. I'm going to share a few mudras that I talked about, hand positions that you can choose to warm up. We start with a few minutes of just connecting the mind with the body, right? So we
Mhm.
start with that meditation. And then the 3 areas that I mentioned carry the most stress. We'll do some activity with relaxing our neck, with relaxing our shoulders, and even relaxing our hips in a chair.
Tell us, is there anyone who should not do yoga? Chair yoga, general yoga? Is it prohibited for anyone, any
Good
particular type?
question. Good question. What I would say is, like with any practice, I would say consult your physician before starting or adding any physical practice to your lifestyle. Anyone that has had neck injuries, surgeries, should definitely consult with their physician before it. But as long as your neck and your spine are strong and safe, pretty much anyone can do chair yoga.
Typically, how long should a general chair yoga session last?
It could be 10 minutes, it could be
Okay.
an hour, it could be 90
Mhm.
minutes. It's really
Mm.
how much time you have and
Mhm.
um, how much time you want to dedicate to it. So it's listening
Mhm.
to your body. Even with a chair practice, you should definitely feel a difference when you start to when you finish. You should feel more relaxed. You should feel less tense and tight. But anything is better than nothing. I would say, even 5 minutes, if you're at work
Mhm.
all day and you know you're tense and tight, but you can spend 5 minutes before each hour to release and connect. I think it's better than nothing.
Mhm.
Ideally, an hour, 3 or 4 times
Okay.
a week,
Mhm.
will definitely feel some benefits. But whatever you're consistent with, as long as you're consistent, if it's once a week, be consistent. If it's twice a week, be consistent. That's how you'll begin to notice the benefits.
And you had mentioned the importance if you're working, you have a desk job to get up every single hour and move a bit. Would it be beneficial to just do some chair yoga during that time, as well, get up, move around, come back, do a little chair yoga and get back to work and just kind of break it up over the day?
So there's plenty of things you can do. Shaking like this, moving and shaking, just moving your body
Mhm.
hard like this is really good. Moving your legs, your arm, just bouncing your body. And the
Mhm.
reason that's good is because I like to use an orange as an example. So our
Mhm.
body has something called fascia, and it
Mhm.
covers our entire body. If you think of an orange, when you peel back the skin, that white stuff that's in between the skin and the fruit, on our body, that's called fascia. So under our
Okay.
skin, inside of our body, it's completely covered with fascia.
Okay.
And when you sit too long, or you're not getting good sleep, or you're not drinking enough water, or you're stressed, that fascia becomes hard and crusty. And when
Mm.
it breaks, it's it's like a toxicity that absorbs
Mm.
into your cells. It's really unhealthy. And
Mm.
people that don't move around a lot and don't that's what causes illness. It causes
Okay.
disease. But when you're
Mhm.
hydrated and you're eating healthy and you're moving your body pretty regularly, that fascia that covers our entire body and feeds our cells is
Mhm.
healthy and nutrient and helps our organs function optimally. So to answer your question, any type of movement is better than none. A
Mhm.
walk around your house or your neighborhood or your yard is better than sitting all day.
Wonderful. Well, Monife, thank you for sharing that. We're about to go into the demonstration of chair yoga, and then we'll come back.
So now we're going to do a very short chair yoga practice or demonstration. If you'd like to join me, I welcome you to do that. What you want to do is have a chair that is stable and not going to slide on your floor, so either on a carpet or a yoga mat if you have hardwood floors. You want to sit towards the edge of your chair so your spine is straight. Your knees should be lower than your hips. So if your knees are not lower than your hips, you need to cushion your buttocks so that you have a 90-degree bend. The heels are right under the knees. If you're not comfortable on the edge of your chair, you can sit in the middle of your chair, even towards the back, but you just don't want to slouch in your chair. You want to sit up tall. When you sit up tall, a lot of times people get this curve in their back, and we don't want that. So when you sit up tall, you want to tuck your tailbone under, pull your core in so your spine feels like it's pressed up against a wall or a ruler. So that's our body position. The hands can either rest on the lap, palms up for enlightenment, palms down to be more grounded. If you're seeking more awareness, self-awareness, you can touch your index finger with your thumbs. If you have a history of high blood pressure, heart attacks, and strokes, I'd like to share what we call a heart mudra. Your index finger tucks way under your thumb, and the tip of your thumb touches your middle and your ring fingers. Your pinky fingers stay free. I'll say it one more time because this is really important and could literally stop someone in the midst of a heart attack or stroke. Index finger under the thumb, tip of the thumb touches the middle and ring fingers. Palms up for enlightenment, palms down to be more grounded. So whichever mudra you choose, either index fingers to thumbs or the heart mudra, you want to sit up tall, close our eyes very gently so the lids barely touch, and take a few moments here to connect your mind with your breath. Feel nice, cool air. Inhale through your nose. Take your time and very slowly exhale through the nose or the mouth. So we want to inhale very slowly. Exhale even slower. Continue breathing and notice that each time we exhale, our body relaxes a little bit deeper. As we breathe, relax the muscles in our face. If the teeth are clenched, relax the jaw and unclench the teeth. Focus our mind on relaxing our neck and our shoulders. Relax the arms, the wrist, and the hands. Focus our breath on how straight and strong our spine sits. Continue breathing and notice the front soft part of our body. Gently expand with the inhale and gently relax with the exhale. Breathe and relax our hips. And let our mind focus on our sit bones and where they connect with the chair. This serves as part of our foundation, supporting us, protecting us, allowing us to sit comfortably in our chair. Continue focusing on your breath and relax the quadriceps and the hamstrings. If our knees give us challenge, send some nice healing breaths to our knees. Relax the shins and the calves and the ankles. And focus our mind on the soles of our feet, planted firmly on the floor. Feel all four corners of our feet grasping the earth. Relax our toes and breathe. Allow our mind to gently survey our body, starting at our toes and slowly working our way up our legs, up our body, back to the center of our eyebrows. Our sixth chakra, also known as our third eye. And take a few moments to envision a bright white light on our third eye. And as we begin our practice, let go of any distracting thoughts, any judgment, any expectation. If our mind becomes distracted, simply focus back on that bright white light on the center of our eyebrows and breathe. Keeping our eyes closed, we can relax our arms down by our sides, sitting up tall. Then open the palms forward. Slowly open the arms and inhale them up over the head. Connect the palms together. And on the exhale, very slowly lower the hands to the center of the heart in a prayer-like position and breathe. Slowly and gently open the eyes halfway, keeping them soft and light. And welcome to our chair practice. Relax our hands on our legs. Take a deep inhale in the center. And on the exhale, slowly turn your head to the right side. And then inhale, come back through the center. And slowly exhale to the left side. Take your time, continuing this movement, flowing with the breath, letting the movement match the breath. Remember, slowly inhaling through the center and then gently exhale to the side. And then from here, inhale back to the center. And then inhale, look up to the ceiling. Keep the spine and body straight and still. Exhale, relax the chin to the chest. Match the movement with the breath. Inhale, slowly look up. And then exhale, the chin to the chest. Good. If you've had any neck injuries or surgeries, you only want to go side to side. You don't want to go up and down. And you definitely don't want to go into the next movement that we're doing. Relax the head in the center. Relax the hands to the side. Tilt the right ear to the right shoulder. Now what happens here, the right shoulder wants to lift up. We want to make sure both shoulders relax down. And breathe. You feel the left shoulder and neck relaxing here. Then inhale through the center and gently exhale left ear to left shoulder. Remember, don't let the shoulder lift up. Keep the spine straight and the shoulders back. Then inhale center. Now inhale, lift both shoulders up. And exhale, roll the shoulders back gently. Let's try at your own pace. Inhale, shoulders way up. Exhale, slowly roll them back. Good. You can feel the tension and tightness leave the body here. You can feel your shoulder blades engaged in the back. And just continue rotating your shoulders, matching the movement with the breath. Good. One more deep breath. Inhale up and exhale back. Good job. Relax the body and shake the shoulders, the arms, and the legs. Shake the shoulders, the arms, and the legs. So we talked earlier about fascia. So moving your body is, again, stimulating your fascia. So move your arms, your shoulders, and your legs. Good. Sit up tall. Let's swing our arms and gently tap the back of our shoulders. And then give ourselves a nice big hug. Honoring and loving ourselves. Working our waist. And loving ourselves. Then stopping in the center. On the inhale, swing and change that top arm so we can balance our bodies and hug the other side. Keep the shoulders relaxed and love yourself. This might be the best hug you get all day, so make it a good one. And then relax in the center. Rest your hands. Cross the right foot over the left knee. If you can't cross your foot on your knee, it's okay. You can cross it your shin or your ankle. Just make sure the knee is pointing out and make sure you're comfortable. Still have a 90 degree on this left knee. Right hand on the knee gently, left hand on the ankle. Sit up tall and inhale. Then exhale, gently hinge forward. Now we don't want to collapse the body here. Keep the spine straight, the shoulders back, the chest open, and breathe. You feel the back of your hip relaxing here. So remember, 95% of our stress is in our neck, our shoulders, and our hips. So we're gently relieving the tightness there. Then inhale, lift the body up straight. Place the left hand on the right knee and the right hand on the chair behind you. And twist back over your right shoulder. Now keep the shoulders relaxed. We want to lengthen the spine on the inhale and twist a little bit deeper on the exhale. And breathe. Notice the lower body hasn't moved at all, but twisting helps with stress and anxiety. So any twisting is good, but this deep twisting is even better. Make sure you stay with your breathing. Then relax your chin to your right chest. Slowly roll your chin across your chest and look over your left shoulder here. So your body's twisting right and we're looking left. This is a counter twist, and counter twists help with balance. So as we get older and we want to make sure we're not falling, we want to be very careful to practice good poses for balance. And this counter twist does it. Continue breathing and exhale, slowly relax to the front. We're going to place that foot back on the mat. Take a few breaths and notice the sensations going on in your body. Notice how the right side feels different from the left side. Keep the right knee at 90 degrees, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Left hand on the knee gently, right hand on the ankle. Sit up tall and inhale. Then exhale, hinge from the hips. Remember not to collapse your spine. Just lean forward. Feel the back of that left hip engage. And breathe. Nice, slow, deep breaths here, in and out through the nose. Feeling the tightness leave that hip with each exhale. And on the inhale, we're lifting up, placing the right hand on the left knee, the left hand on the chair behind us, and gently twist back over the left shoulder here. Same thing, relax the shoulders down, lengthen the spine on the inhale, and twist a little bit deeper on the exhale. And breathe. Nice, slow, deep breaths in and out through the nose. Lower body stays where it is. And breathe. Gently relax your chin to the left chest. Roll the chin across the chest and gaze over the right shoulder. Again, this counter twist helps with balance. And breathe. On the exhale, very slowly release your body to the front. Place that left foot back on the mat. Close your eyes, relax your hands, and notice your body feeling balanced and relaxed. On the inhale, open the eyes. Rest the hands to the chair. We can inhale the right arm up. Gently stretch over to the left. You can hold the seat of your chair, or you can go deeper and hold the leg of your chair. You can look straight ahead, or for more of a challenge, gaze up towards the ceiling. If you're looking up, make sure you can swallow comfortably. If you have a hard time swallowing, turn your head back to the front. On the inhale, turn the head front first. Inhale up and exhale down. Same thing for the other side. Left arm inhales up. Stretch over to the right side. Look straight ahead or up for more challenge. Feeling the side of the body stretch and release with each exhale. And breathe. Relax the head forward. Inhale, lift up. And exhale down slowly. Gently rotate both shoulders again. Inhale up. Exhale back. Good. Inhale up. Exhale back. Good. And we'll close our practice out by inhaling both arms up, connecting the palms and closing the eyes, and slowly exhaling the hands down to your heart center, where we take a few more breaths, simply congratulating ourselves for taking this time to connect our mind with our body. And we take this peace from this present moment and this love and this joy, and we share it with those we encounter for the rest of this day, the rest of this week, and the rest of our lives. As with any practice, I thank you for taking time to share. And I wish you all the joy that's in me. I acknowledge all the joy that's in you. And we end our practice with Namaste.
Well, Moni Faye, thank you for that wonderful demonstration. Talk about it, viewers. You just got a free chair yoga instructional session from Moni Faye Marshall Tune in, check this episode out, go back and do this for yourself. Like Monife said earlier, 10 minutes, even 5 minutes of this can benefit you. Ideally, though, 1 hour of chair yoga 3 times a week. But you teach classes, don't you, in this for the chair yoga, Monife? You teach classes, and I want you to tell our viewers how they might be able to participate.
Awesome. And thank you all for watching and hopefully participating in our demonstration. I teach virtual classes, virtual chair yoga classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. I also do regular mat classes on Wednesday and Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. And you can email me at yogabymonife@gmail.com for more information.
Excellent. And you see the email address on the screen. Everyone contact Monife if you want to participate in some of her wonderful classes. I've participated in her meditation sessions, and I will be signing up for those yoga classes. So you look for me, and I look forward to reaping the benefits. I do yoga, but I want to take your yoga classes as well and build that into my routine. Well, Monife, this has been chock full of information in this 4-episode wellness series with Monife. I thank you so much for sharing such great life-giving information to our Talk About It viewers. Again, namaste, peace and blessings to you, my sister. And thank you everyone for tuning in. Until next time. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our Talk About It YouTube channel and turn on notifications. Also, check us out on our social media. Hope to see you next time.